Another game just started. Just missed the first ball, but Drew Ferguson from the Daily Batters has top edged one down to third man, straight to the camera for 6. It's a great start for the Daily Batters. So we got Drew here opening the batting with Benny Haynes. The boys have been the Daily Batters. We'll see Andrew Percy, the manager of Sydney, in this game at some stage. Not sure how much we'll see him with the bat, but we'll see him with the ball.
Is it the Daily Batters, the perennial plate team for the champs?
Yeah, they're
Won a couple of plates?
they've certainly won one. I'm not sure if they've won a second, but yeah, they're always up
Sure,
there.
they
at the
won
plate.
2 in a row up at Runaway Bay. Because I know they definitely beat my team in a plate semi a couple of years ago, and they wanted to win it, and they said that was their second.
Okay, yep, you're the man in the know here, Matty. And here we are, Benny Haynes straight towards the camera, and that's another top edge for 6. And that's come right down to us here.
Top head 6, 2 in a row.
There we are, Benny Haynes opens his account.
And so this is the Benny Haynes who was of the primary club who switched allegiances.
Yes, very much so. So Benny Haynes has been playing for a few different teams in Sydney, and yeah, Daily Batters and primary club he splits his time between. And there we are, Benny Haynes lifting it high.
He's going to fall safe. And plugs.
Benny Haynes is usually one of the cleanest hitters, certainly going around the Sydney circuit. But looks to be struggling a little bit here early on. And Drew Ferguson has a big swing and a miss. And that is the end of the first over, and the Daily Batters are on 14 for no loss.
The scoring rate in the second and third game has certainly picked up on the first game. First game there was 35 runs scored in the opening 8 overs, but the next couple of teams up have actually opened their shoulders a bit and had a bit of a crack.
Yeah, it's good to see. Maybe it's the outfield's drying out a touch, and that ball's staying a bit drier.
Ball stays dry when they hit it over the outfield and into the car park and into cars.
Yes, we saw a couple land in the car park the last game. One definitely took some damage with it. And this game is back to the 10 over format. And there we go, you see miss the keeper.
And down to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, the keeper seems to be fielding almost on the boundary himself. You'd think the ideal way to keep is get the ball on the full or after the first bounce after pitching, rather than playing backstop. It's an interesting tactic here from the Wyong Warriors. Haven't heard or seen much of them. These boys are from the Central Coast.
And it goes down as 4 by, so Benny Haynes would be happy about that it doesn't stop him from getting a retirement with everything off the bat.
Yeah, very much so. I think Benny's looking to do a lot of damage over the fence, going up in these 6s.
Wide called.
As you see the keeper take another one on the bounce. Surely he's got to come up a bit closer there. I don't think an edge is going to necessarily carry to him, especially a bottom edge. And with the Daily Batters being very much a top-heavy batting lineup, you're going to want to take all the chances early here.
Just got to take this.
As Matty just has to quickly step out. And there we are, Benny Haynes making connection, and well fielded there down at long on. Difficult bounce, just being not quite a half volley, not being nice and easy pick up on the roll, but he's done very well down there. There we are, Daily Batters on to 20 after just 1.2 overs, so making an excellent start here, Drew and Benny Haynes. And there's another wide. So that being the second wide of the over. That one's worth 3 this time. As only the first one gets re-bowled in the first 9 overs, with being maximum 6 balls and over. But in the last over, it's going to have to be 5 legal deliveries, with each wide or no ball only worth 1 in that over. See, it's interesting field placement by the Wyong Warriors with a very fine third man. Drewy slices it out to point and he's taking it on. That's some great running by Drew. Well done. Watch your ankles there, Drewy. He's had a history of ankle injuries, so watch yourself out there, Drew. We don't want to see you going down with any injuries today. One of the nicest guys going around LMS Sydney, a proud Indigenous man, and does a lot of work for the Indigenous community.
See you, mate. Bye.
Here we are, back to the last ball, this second over, with Matty rejoining us. That's a no ball, and Drew's hit that handsomely over to the deep square leg boundary. That one's gone all the way into the netball courts there. Absolutely smashed that. Free hit though, being a waist high full toss. And that being a no ball, he's going to get a free hit again the next delivery. So we'll see how. Oh, it's the end of the over though. So Benny Haynes gets it.
Isn't that just the greatest feeling when you know that you come on strike and you get the free hit?
Yep, knowing you can't get out, you can do whatever you want with it. It's always interesting. Free hits tend to get a lot of wickets though. A lot of wickets and dots, I'd say, more often than 4s or 6s. I know one game I managed to burgle 3 free hits and found a different dismissal on each 3 of them. It was a bowl to court and I think an LBW as well.
There we go. As predicted, a dot.
Yep, there we are.
Have a go!
We hear the voice of KB. It's an easy game, KB. 30 not out and a winning team first up. Jeez, you couldn't miss you with that helmet. And there we are, Benny Haynes with a single down the ground, taking him into double figures. Drew Ferguson stealing all the strike here and doing the lion's share of the scoring.
The batters have raced to 35 off 2.2 overs.
It's up in the air, Drew down the ground. Benny Haynes staying, just doesn't want to be out double play and just trots through for an easy single in the end. So how are the Wyong Warriors going to bounce back here?
Oh, dot ball. That's a very good way to bounce back. They need about another 20 of those in this innings.
Yeah, I think they just need to find a way to get Drew and Benny either retired quickly or get them out somehow. Just get a new batsman to the crease. We saw it's not the easiest place to start here with the pitch still skidding on a touch. I think that's what's been causing Benny a bit of trouble this over, with 2 dots to finish the over, and that's the end of 3 overs, and the score is none for 36. So.
Not a lot of foot movement there from Benny Haynes, and the primary club guys will be thinking, yes, stay with the batters for this season. We didn't need you after our convincing victory in the last game.
I wouldn't call it convincing, more heart-stopping.
Heart-stopping.
But yeah, I think Benny Haynes would have made a difference, would have made it a bit of an easier win, but as we saw, primary club might be saying, Benny, don't need you, mate. Well, we have a look at this Wyong Warriors field. The very, very fine third man. Cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, and a wide fine leg all on the boundary. So, and the introduction of a slower bowler.
And he starts with a full toss that hits the rope.
There we are. It's tough to see if it's just a slow ball or a spinner with that ball not hitting the cut surface, which the council have kindly prepared for us today. We'll see if this second ball lands, and it does, and it's just bunted out to cover with the man on the cover boundary making a long run in. The bowler possibly could have made a bit of an effort there to help his fielder out. See if Benny Haynes' fortune changes with the slower bowling. And only changing a little bit. At least he gets bat on ball this time, but not the desired outcome that he would have been after.
Well, he did pay for all of the bats, so he had to use the edges as well. Big, thick inside edge. Trying to go the big one over into the car park, which just gets a little inside edge on it.
He's trying to emulate Damien Langley out there, with hitting some big sixes, after chewing up some balls early.
Wide call by the umpire.
Might have been a tough one. Seems to be bowling off spin. Tough to bowl wide outside off ball and off spin with the ball turning into the bat. That must have been very wide indeed. Either that or Neil's got a bit of sweat going on in the underarms.
That's a fair shot there by Hocko. Come down, got to it on the full.
Well,
Sweeps it out over square leg for 4.
Well, it's not quite Hocko yet. Hocko's coming out to square leg now. But yeah, that brings up Dewey's 30 there. It's an excellent knock by Drew.
I think Hocko took me down for about 20 off and over at the champs one day. So
Bit of PTSD going on, Matty.
Still ingrained into me, yes.
Here we are, the new batsman.
Alex Ross.
Ah, Rossi.
Not the Alex Ross, just a Alex Ross.
Yeah, a Alex Ross.
So he's not the sweepologist?
No, he's not. Although, if memory serves me correctly, he's not bad on the sweep shot though. But I think Rossi just breaking up the power hitters, and Rossi's more of a nick and nudger. Runs hard, does a lot of work between the wickets. And then Hocko at square leg's going to come back in or come in and up the rate when the next wicket falls or there's a retirement.
Well, if Benny Haynes keeps going at this rate, Hocko might not even get a bat.
Yeah, I think the call might come out, kick him over, Hainesy. KB might have to yell it out on our behalf. It's an interesting run up here from the new bowler. Ooh. That's a good start there. Fired in. Yorker at the base of middle stump there.
And for those of us that are a little bit of the older generation, a real Bruce Yardley run-up. Coming from out wide and slinging it around.
Yeah, Bruce Yardley's a bit before my time, Matty.
Greenmount, Western Australia.
Much before your time?
Well, I was born in the mid-90s. I'm born in 94, so not too much before my time. And there we are. Chalk, please. As Hainesy tries to put the orange ball in the corner pocket.
Step on your stumps, Hainesy!
And there we are, KB offering his advice. It's an easy game for KB. And Hainesy, more chalk.
Run yourself out.
Oh, no, there's a single there on offer, but Hainesy's too disappointed at himself for missing out again.
Boring! Boring!
We are KB offering his advice, as he always does. KB's never shy of a word, especially when it's the Spider Monkeys are involved, his beloved team that he can't get a game in anymore.
Give him out, Neil. Do it. Gun him.
Put us out of our misery.
Yes.
Put Hainesy out of his misery.
4 dots. Could we have... It would be a maiden, but he bowled a wide, but 4 dots so far in the over.
Oh, wow. Hainesy, do us a favour, please. See what this comes here.
Catch.
Catch it. You got to want it.
Oh, come on!
That's a refusal. If only they knew what Hainesy could actually do with the bat, they might have offered the chance there and taken it.
I think that catch was hit the ground on purpose because they know
That's
he
what
has
we want, boys. We want to keep him on strike anyway.
dropped anchor.
He's dropped anchor harder than the Titanic, I reckon. I reckon he's hit the bottom of the floor himself. No need for the anchor. It's
12 from 14.
wow.
Yeah.
Get some time in the middle, Haynes.
Here we are. I hope for KB's sake Hainesy stays out there for a little bit and gets going, because otherwise Hainesy might be coming straight down here with the bat in anger. And there we are, Hainesy's best shot of his innings, and he doesn't get a boundary out of it, it just plugs in a pile of water. Yeah, KB crafting his next sledge.
Well, that's KB all over as well. He's got his mitts all over that because he put those boundaries out deep this morning. He knew that Hainesy was going to cut that.
And there's high and handsome Ben Haynes doing what Ben Haynes can do.
And we're just hoping for him to turn around and raise the bat.
What a fluke! What a fluke!
There we are, Hainesy looking at the bat going, well, I'm a chippy. Maybe I should get a piece of 2x4 out there and shape it and might be a bit better willow for me.
So he's hit 1 6 and 16 balls. That is a fluke, I think. I think you're right there, KB.
Catch it! Oh no, beating the fielder again. And that time 4 runs. That's smeared away nicely through cover. There's not much of a gap out there between that straight cover fielder and deep mid off.
And Hainsey just gives us a signal there that he is in form now.
Yeah, is that what it was?
When he's about to face a third of the innings, or even more actually, because only 50 balls this innings. And
I wouldn't have called it, Neil. I wouldn't have called it. I would have said that's a nice dot. Well bowled.
How many balls has Hainsey faced now, Matty?
Hainsey has faced 18 deliveries for his 25 runs.
Wow. That's usually what he scores 50 off. Maybe the boundary's a bit bigger here than at Robertson Road.
Oh!
Oh, it's been spilled.
It's been spilled.
Oh no.
Oh, good idea, lads. Keep that bloke in.
Here we are, KB offering more advice to the Wyong Warriors. I think I'd be trying to get him out, KB, not keep him in.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky way to end the over. The Daily Batters are 67 after 6, going along at 11 runs and over.
That's an excellent over there, and Hainsey's obviously found his range with the bat that last over. Looking to push on to his retirement and bring Hocko to the crease next. Hocko's going to provide a bit more of the same of Hainsey, what he's done the last few balls anyway. He won't chew up many. He'll get out there and try and hit everything to the boundary.
Well, I'm certain that for sure that KB will mention it more than once today about his strike rate.
Yes, KB will be on repeat.
Oh, an inside edge again. As I said before, he has paid for all of the bats, so he may as well use it.
And there we are, some good running, almost a run out though. But excellent running there for 2. I think maybe Hainsey was going, well, I'll either score 2
That's
here
all
or I'll
right,
get run
Hainsey. We
out.
got 100 strike right now, buddy.
There we are, Hainsey's starting to get a bit frustrated with KB's advice. Well, I think Hainsey's going to aim very big and large here. Probably going to try and aim for KB's car in the car park. And it's gone that way. And spilt in the crowd. Oh, taken on the rebound in the crowd. What team is that over there?
That's Crazy Kids Cricket Club.
Crazy Kids Cricket Club there from Sydney.
Yeah, from Sydney. Captain.
And there we are, Hainsey. Well batted.
Finally!
21 deliveries for his retirement.
That is pedestrian. You are better than that, Ben Haynes. Here we are. I reckon I'm going to back Hocko here to score his 30 before the end of the innings. Here we are, Hocko, first ball off the mark, down to mid-off. Rossi could have come back for 2 there, I reckon. Knowing that he's not the big hitter Hocko is, but obviously wanting to get a few balls in himself after Benny Haynes has hogged just about the whole innings so far.
Yeah, he wouldn't be very happy with that innings, old Hainsey. 4 dots in the last over. But he got a few away at the end, luckily with a drop catch, able to continue on to his retirement.
And there was the refusal out of deep mid-wicket too.
Oh, yes.
So a couple of chances. Oh, Rossi! Oh,
That is the sweepologist.
Is it gone?
Oh, great catch.
That's an excellent catch out there at deep mid-wicket from the man that refused to catch earlier. And there we are. Unlucky Rossi.
The sweepologist goes big but doesn't get enough of it.
Yeah, this could be what's needed for the Wyong Warriors, the retirement and now a wicket. This could be the little bit of momentum that they need at the end of their bowling innings here.
2 new batters to the crease. It's a very funky uniform that the batters are wearing. Let's see if they bring out their flannelette hats as well.
Yeah, the Daily Batters are known for their rare kit. Bit like your team there, Matty, the Bouchers. Some excellent kit there on display on Friday.
I will say, and I am very, very biased, that we have to get an award for the greatest uniform at Oz Champs. There has to be something on offer.
I don't know if I'd use the greatest. Maybe more the Funky Miller Award for uniforms.
The loudest.
Yeah. Very loud indeed. Here we are for the Wyong Warriors. The man that took that catch has come on the bowl now. We'll see. Surely Andy Percy comes out to bat soon. First known for a bit of heroics with the bat.
And I think to our left, we have a team that's actually going for a warm-up. Is that actually allowed in LMS, a warm-up?
That's very poor.
It's very poor form.
it is the Crazy Kids, and they did spill a catch out there off Hainsey. We see Matty, nice work guiding it down to third man, where the fielder's gone quite square this time now at point.
Gone quite square and picked up his flippers from the boundary.
Yeah, they've come back for an easy 2. Now I'm going to put a bit of a plug in here. That New Balance bat has been seen by me before. I do bat repairs, so I believe that will be repaired by Bangor and Cricket sticker on there. Just a shameless plug. Obviously,
Did that bat come with advice on how to use it?
well, maybe they should.
Maybe you should do some of Hainsey's bats. Give him some advice to go with it.
I reckon I could just drill a hole in the middle of the bat for Hainsey and it still won't affect his performance. Because it was not used today. So here we are in the 8th over and the score's 78 for the loss of 1 wicket. Got to push hard here. Hocko, nope, not interested. Not interested at all there. Hocko's interested in facing a couple of balls here and sending a few over the boundary rope, or over the boundary cones. And yes, Crazy Kids are getting a bit of a warm up in, a few catches in the old under 10 semicircle.
I'm actually not sure if that's allowed. I think management need to,
Hocko!
need to go over there and have a word to them.
No, don't call it yet. Oh, yeah.
Oh, looking boys, looking. No OTs on offer here, no buzzards. Bumble would be yelling
Just
out.
the 2 scored as the ball nearly gets to the boundary.
I think warming up in LMS is like asking for centre. Just don't do it. We're on synthetic pitches. It's been worn out by the people that have come before you. Just stand in front of them, and if you miss it, just walk off. Use your bat. You've paid plenty of money for it, so just use it.
There is some good gear going around in LMS. There's a few people, especially from up my way, who have all the gear but aren't really that superior on the usage of it.
And there we go. Hocko hits a nice 4 down the ground. Dead straight.
I think the straighter boundaries are actually shorter than the square boundaries today. I'm not sure if KB realised which way the pitch went.
I think KB was looking after himself, knowing that he uses the square boundaries a lot more, trying to get some fitness in. But here we are with 2 overs remaining. The score is 1 for 85 for the Daily Batters. Built into a big, impressive total here. Might even be aiming for the 120 mark. And a couple of big overs here with Hocko at the crease.
I think a score of 120 here would be very difficult to chase down. Very difficult.
I think
There's a big gap
anything
out there in
over
cover.
100. 2 a ball is going to be very, very hard to chase. We'll see what Hocko can do here. Oh, how was that? No, not out. Not out. Must have been inside edge. We'll wait for Neil's signal.
The bowler with his locks flowing, trying to recover from his drop catch of Hainsey a little bit earlier. It would be nice to take a wicket just to be able to say to the team, I've actually contributed in this innings today.
Yeah, he's got to make amends somehow. He's got the chance with the ball now. Yeah, bowled.
There he goes.
Hackham. There we are. He's made amends with 1 wicket. I think Hainsey's retirement might be worth 2 wickets.
So Harris has picked up the wicket of Curtis. And I think we see Andrew Percy coming out to square leg.
Yep, I can see his nose from here, Perce.
And unfortunately, as his teammates keep telling him, you bring your phone out when you bat to check your messages all day. That's got to stop.
Maybe he's got a race about to jump.
There you go.
And he's standing pretty much on the deep square leg boundary there. Hopefully his eyes work.
I was about to say, hopefully he doesn't have to make a decision that's so crucial in the game.
Yeah, unlike Toby Llewellyn.
He just wanted all the glory.
100%. He's a people person, he's a man of the people and wants to be centre of attention all the time. And there we are. New batsman off the mark with a nice dab down to third man.
I think a dab down to third man is like a leave in LMS, isn't it?
Well, if it's your first ball, you can get away with it. Or if you're batting with an aggressive batsman, your job is to get off strike. Maybe it's a bit different in Bow Desert. There we are, Hocko into the outfield and over.
Yeah, I think taking that easy single was the right way to go about it. Hopefully now Hocko can take all the strikes so we don't have to see Andrew Percy batting.
There we are, looks to be the end of the over. 9 overs complete and score is 2 for 94.
Not good enough.
Who's coming on for the last over?
Primary club was scored 150.
KB saying 94 isn't enough off 9 overs. Maybe if you could retire at 50 KB, would have got the score in a couple of overs quicker. Rather than having Langers do all the work. Wait, who have we got here for the last over? Oh, Neil, update it.
Dennis Syriac bowled the last over.
Yeah, coming on with.
Oh, there you go. Nice single to start the over.
And throw, no throw, no overthrows on offer.
And Hocko has 15 to reach his retirement that Ben Gorham has predicted before he even faced the delivery.
Yep, he's got 4 balls to do it, so Hocko, I hope for my sake, you do it. And that's not the best start, but no run, so he's still on strike, so he's got 3 balls for his 15. I mean, we're in the last ball is what 12, he gets hit for 6, so he's certainly on target if he can face the last ball. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a wide in this over too. Oh, Hocko!
Edged it over the keeper and it goes to the boundary, but not. Mate, we're not sure if it's over. Oh, it is over.
Toby still can't make his mind up.
Toby's thinking that he's umpiring this game as well.
But yes, it has gone for 4, so Hocko needs 11 for his retirement off 2 balls.
A lucky break there off the top edge.
And there's only 1 run needed to bring the 100 up for the daily batters. And Toby looks like he's a man on the mission. He wants a microphone in his hand to talk us through the last ball of that primary club innings. He's not going to be shy of it. Here we are. What's Hocko got on offer here? And a swing and a miss and no run. So he needs a home run here to bring up his retirement, as I called.
Hocko is channeling his inner Ben Haynes at the moment.
Chewing him.
He was sitting at square leg for too long watching that innings.
Yeah.
How good was that? What did you get 30 off like 25?
Here we are. Hocko for the last ball, and is it going? Is it going?
No.
Home run!
Oh, has it gone? Yes, it has! Home run! Scott Hockey! And there we are. Brings up that 30 retirement, as was called, with 4 overs to go without facing a ball yet. And that brings the target to
111. So 112 required by Wyong.
He's, David Shepherd would be on 1 leg here. Fantastic Test match umpire from England. Great man of the game.
Do his little jiggle.
Yep, a little hop. Funny, all the superstitions in cricket. It's probably the most superstitious sport going around.
Yeah.
I know.
I didn't have to ask you twice, did I?
111 cannot go on the scoreboard.
All you need to do is just turn that round dial to 7, 6 or 7.
Yippee-ha-ha, Toby Llewellyn. You have to join us in the commentary box.
G'day, Benny. How you going, mate? Lovely to be here today. Just thought I'd come over and walk you guys through, the end of a amazing game last game. Sorry. Bit more. It needs a bit more because it needs a bit more. That's all right. I haven't got my auctioneer voice.
Haven't got the gavel in hand.
Yeah. Anyone listening that knows me, hello. How you going? And great leading forward or not, Betty? I don't know. You tell me.
Well,
it's all high tech here.
I'll
Very high
adjust.
tech at LMS. Everybody. About that far. Fantastic. Well,
There
look,
we are.
a bit disappointing, Ben Haynes, but serves him right because he was supposed to be playing with us. We are reigning Sydney champions, and he was playing in that game. In fact, he got a hat-trick in that game.
Hat-trick.
To win us the game, arguably, you would say, although the next 2 overs that he bowled almost gave us the loss. But we actually were not in positive spirits after 82 or whatever it was that they got us for. We thought, we were like, wow, they absolutely pumped us. And I've only just learned that we only played 8 overs when we should have actually played 10, but I think maybe it worked in our favour a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, it was good. You could. Only wicket from primary club. Who was that? Sorry, Ben. Do you know who got that wicket? Or
No, I wasn't paying attention.
it was me actually. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
it was
David.
me. Yeah,
Shoot, mate.
I bowled him. So that's fine.
They were saying from the sideline, geez, that guy's quick.
No, probably not. I don't know if you noticed it. I was doing these little Fred Flintstone run-up steps.
He needed to recover from getting hit for
2 sixes in the first over. But in fairness, and it was probably said over here, if Damien Langley, who bowled after me, gets hit for 3 sixes, you know that the batters are okay. And he's Hamish. I was chatting to him afterwards. He's a good bat, and he's 45 in the world, I think. But I was in batting, so he can bat. Good guy too. But was I led to believe that the fellow with the longer hair that was bowling before, that just bowled.
Oh, yeah, you drop any hands.
Curdo, I think. He dropped that one. Although he did one in the outfield before that stopped the 4. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
It was very aggressively stopped. But is he number 1 in the world all rounder? Or I know
Is he?
Percy said number 1 in the world.
There was definitely someone from the Central Coast up
Wow.
there. And yeah, we've got the tick of approval, yes.
Yes,
Yes, he is.
number 1 in the world. Hey, we're getting our stats man behind us to assess that. But I did say number 1 in the world, and Drew, who got 30 off 11, was like, hit him 14 off the first over. But look, isn't it just lovely we get to play a little bit of cricket, gentlemen? Hey,
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, I know there's been no stress from the organisers here, which is fantastic. I know it's been a long trip for some of us down from Sydney, so for all of you that are at home watching and have travelled from interstate, thanks for coming. I tell you what, look, we can't play God here, people. We don't know what's going to happen, but if you are able to get out on the field, even if it is a little bit wet, we're pleased that we were able to have a bit of a hit. But as I've always said as well, you get a bit of a leave pass from potential partners, and I came down on Friday despite cricket not being played. My wife said, "Oh, you're not, so it's not on, so you're not going to go?" I said, "No, I'm definitely going."
I'm surprised it wasn't the opposite. She goes, cricket's off. No, you can still go.
Yeah.
I'd want to get rid of you.
You're obviously not married, Ben, so
No,
that's fine.
no.
No, it's all right. So they're starting to walk back out, and Mr. Number 1 in the world all-rounder here, he's the further batsman. I can't actually see. We got the numbers up here. No,
Just waiting for Neil to do his job correctly and get the scores
Yeah.
up and running.
Come on, Neil, mate. I tell you what, Neil, he's got a bit of that bleach blondness going on. Hey,
Yep,
you
yep.
like that? You see that?
Yeah, very much so.
Oh,
Bit of a Japanese boy band.
Isn't
vibe.
he? He looks, very, is it correct?
K-pop,
K-pop, isn't he? Yeah.
K-pop.
Just waiting for him to bust out the moves. He needs about 5 or 6 other friends, though, to do that.
Although Neil is of Filipino
Oh, here we
descent.
go. Okay, so we've got Ben Haynes. Ben Haynes. I'm just going to move right along past that, actually. Number one all-rounder in the country. Apologies, everybody listening at home. He is not number 1 in the world. Number 1 in Australia. But we've got Ben Haynes starting up the Daily Batters innings here.
I think it's a bold strategy. I would have had Andy Percy first up. He's known to get a wicket first ball.
Yes, but I tell you what, Ben is very effective off only a couple of runs, and that is his batting world ranking is number 5, and bowling is 2. Is it? 441. Oh, that's why I got pumped by Drew Ferguson in the first one. It is, I don't know if it's probably been said many times, but this back end where we're actually commentating from behind the stumps is very, very moist. So that's where you'll see that the ball does slow down quite a lot. But Ben has a very effective wrist action, only off a couple of steps, and can get some serious bounce. So we'll see if he loves a good wristy. Ooh, just as I've given him nice props, he's bowled a wide, which is unfortunate, but... Again, he should have maybe played for Primary Club instead of playing for Daily Batters, but look, that's not, I'm not sore about that at all.
But to be fair, if he played for Primary Club, he'd probably been hit for 3 sixes by now.
All right, Benny. Yeah, we've got a single there. Just, you're probably right. I tell you what, those Lismore boys, they were good guys. Had a good chat to them afterwards. They did get their money's worth. Hitting. Yeah, maybe not. I won't bring that up. I won't bring that up again.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, is that gone? It's gone! Jeez, I get a bit too excited. Sorry if I distorted your volume. Number 1 all-rounder in Australia, out for what? Absolute jack squat, was it? 3. No, 1. Out for 1. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. He didn't live up to his hype today, but...
He's not had the best day. The drop catch got hit for plenty and hasn't offered much with the bat either.
Wow, you don't like the guy, Ben, is that right? Or?
Oh, I'm just calling it as I see it. We're not biased here. We let Benny Haynes know he was offering nothing with the bat, so we got to call it as we see it.
That is very true. He drew, what do you got, 30 off 11. That's pretty quick, given conditions. Yeah,
Beaten by a ball.
pretty fast. By ball.
30 of 12.
30 of 12, KB.
But KB,
Chris Baptista here, everybody, in case you're not aware of who we're talking about.
Well, KB
30
was,
off 12, he reckons.
But he was 19 off 8 and he hadn't hit a ball yet. 19
True.
runs in
The
wides.
first over, I'm pretty sure the first over was no ball, wide, 1 wide. Something like
I
that.
was scared he's going to put on the snubs.
And here we are, Benny Haynes to finish off the first over here. 1 for 4 at the moment, the Wyong Warriors.
Oh, I don't tell me.
In purse, won it! No, did not want it.
It is a bit bumpy out there. I know I was fielding out there a little bit last game, and it does sort of bobble around quite a bit.
I reckon Percy was probably a bit too worried about his beverage out there.
Yeah, lucky you get ball, Benny Haynes.
As KB showing more love to Benny Haynes.
All right, next up, it looks like, is that Mego? I think it is, John Meganson? Yeah. Mego's in there, ready to bowl the second over. It's going to be a hefty total for them to get, I have to say. Like, what was it, 111? What's that in England? It's a
Nelson.
the Nelson, that's it. So a bit of a...
Oh,
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, have a swing.
Okay, he's called it a wide, Neil. I mean, we're all looking at it going, is it a wide or no ball? Nobody knows.
Have a swing there, mate. It's a free fall with no one behind square.
It's I tell you what, they're gonna do a lot for their strike rate, I reckon, in this particular oval. Oh, over.
Catch
Oh!
it! So
It's gone straight out to Rock, picked it up with the one hand, chucked it back in.
casual as you like out there.
It's a big task here.
It's not the easiest bowler to get a hold of when it's coming down, bringing rain from the sky. It's a bit flat there.
He's absolutely clean bowled him. Oh, I mean, after that first ball, it was definitely not what we were expecting, I have to say. I think it was the sheer pace that actually just got through to him there. Just couldn't see it and just took out the top stumps. I'm enjoying, I have to say, all of the organisers are sitting very close to me right now, but I'm enjoying these new pads that are in the rather than those old springy ones. I'm not sure if that's across the country, but the ones in Sydney and obviously here in Wollongong.
Yep.
Good.
Excellent addition.
They are. How have you gone, Benny? Whilst we wait, have you gone?
Yeah. What, in this tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played Friday for loose screws. Managed to burgle 3 for 6 off 2 overs.
Yeah. 3 for 6.
3 for 6.
Stop it. I wish I didn't ask.
But my batting was a bit more like Benny Haynes, 7 off 7.
7 off 7. Absolutely
Very
horrendous. Okay,
pedestrian.
yeah, no. When you're only playing, what, 10? Did you play 10 or 15?
We were 15 or 14. We had a rain reduction in the middle of that.
Rain reduction, yeah,
Yeah.
14, yeah. Made a big difference, the two, I bet.
Yeah, it really didn't. So we played the boys from Hobart.
Here we go. Mego's coming back into bowl. It's another looper. Oh, he's got onto that one, though. And I
anyone
reckon
out
it's going to
there?
be a boundary. No one appears to be there.
Yep, Drewy and Andy Percy offering nothing there, both looking at each other going yours.
Dipman, first ball, was it? 4 off 1. I mean, I don't know if we should bring it back up, but I only faced 1 ball last game and I also hit a 4, but it was also to win the match, just in case anyone has just tuned in.
Was the run out actually out? Was it out?
The run out was out, yes. I didn't just want all the glory. Jeez, he's very loopy there from Mego.
It was very hard to hit though. I think you've got to really get to it on the full to make full advantage of it. Otherwise, you're waiting there, picking which of the 3 shots you want to hit.
We're looking
One ball left in the over. It's 2 for 12 for the Wyong Warriors after 1.4.
2 for 12. Geez, that's not the best start for the Warriors. Oh, he's gone for another big swing, but look, at least he's going to get 3 runs off that because that is the second wide in the over, I believe, at least.
Yep, yeah, it was.
So 3 runs there to the batsman, which is probably very needed because they've still got a tall task ahead of them. I think only 8 overs to go and some pretty much 100 runs. Give or take.
That must be KB. He must
97 to be exact. Toby.
97. You've got it in front of you, or are you just really good at maths there, Ben?
It's not hard. I'm a primary school teacher, so you think.
Well, to be fair, as an auctioneer, I probably should be pretty good at maths, but I was just trying to round it up.
Yeah,
You know,
counting all your.
it's been a big
all the
weekend.
money you're getting.
Not for me, mate. For my vendors. Here we go. All right. So we have Will Austin now into bat. Oh, I think, was that a drop? Will looks very upset about it. He's taken the knee, and he's slapping the pitch. I reckon, yes.
Oh,
and by the looks of things, there's a lot of emotions flying around there. I think, is it Drew keeping?
No, James.
It's Hocko.
No, it's Hocko.
You expect more from Hocko.
Scott. Well, he was also one of the top all-rounders in the country, I believe, or very close to.
Because it helps when you bat bowl and keep, or go into your all-rounder ranking.
Oh, geez, I tell you what, Will Austin bringing home the goods here. He's a very confident man. Off the field, not so much on the field, but he's bowling very, very well here with a drop catch in the first ball, dot ball second ball. Here we go into the middle of the over.
Slashed away.
Probably only go for. Whoa, jeez! Oh, you can't. Hey! Unfortunately, what you can't see is that, as I did mention earlier, it's very wet. It's just behind the stumps, and Hocko looked like he was doing a little bit of breakdancing there on the back. It's actually wetter than the Ian Thorpe Aquatic Centre in Waterloo, just here behind us, but he's done very, very well to stay on his feet and get the ball back. Oh, we've whipped it down off his legs, down for 4 runs.
It's a great
over
shot.
to the grandstand. And I can tell, I don't know who it is, but someone is cooking sausages and onions over there, and it smells absolutely delicious. I was tempted to ask whether they accept card. Are they selling?
I swear, they got a menu up there. Like,
Yeah.
with the price list.
Have they got like some kind of food certification? Because I feel like that's
I'm sure
probably
they've got for the
that's
best
probably a no. It's a very picturesque ground here, though. We're in Dapto. I can't see any greyhounds, but I look forward to seeing them. Like, oh, that's a big
That is
6.
big.
Wow, that's on the roof, I think.
Bang!
Yes, it is. There's the bang. Love that. Probably about as big as Damien Langley's 3 6s in that final over. Well done, Jordan, as well. Thank you for bowling that. I really appreciate it. We did have a good chat, and your team also had a good chat to you after the game.
And, it was a great end to the over for the Wyong Warriors. Momentum's building.
It is building. Can they do it? I'm still not sure.
2 for 26 after 3.
2 for 26. So we've got it's all happening here down in Dapto. We've got the fire truck going past us. Unfortunately for whoever's house that is, it's stopped raining. But we've got 7 overs left, and it looks like we've got Curdo coming up to bowl.
I would say you're right there, Tobes. But
He again, we're looking at another sort of John Megginson type scenario here with loopy bowling. Oh no, wide, just very wide. Well, it's a very similar start to I said James. The
It's good, eh?
no, with Mega, it's all good. Just incorrect there.
but Daily Batters seem to be holding Andy Percy back with the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the tactics are there. Maybe just to bring it up the rear. Percy loves to do that, so it's one of the. I can tell you that. That's a wide again. Percy, he did have a couple of cans last night, so I'm told. So maybe he's asked to be off. He's stretching though. Looks like he's stretching.
Maybe it's cups of tea.
Cups of tea.
Cups of tea.
No, a tea in a can. Yeah, tea in a can. Or that coffee, that Japanese coffee in a can. Maybe, or another wide. So Curdo, not looking so good, but would you believe, despite these wides, Curdo has a exceptional height. We were looking at it the other day, actually, at the share house. The pretty good figures, best figures. I think it's like three for 8 or something like that. So
Very respectable.
he can get wickets. What's your best figures? You know, Benny? Or?
6 for 15.
6 for 15.
Yeah.
I'll pretend I'm just going to forget that we said that.
Keep
And just
up.
move on.
I
I think mine's 4 for 11. So that's nowhere near you, mate.
What's your high score?
Yeah, but you got 4 more runs, didn't you? So yeah. What's my high score? Not 72 not out. Never hit the century.
Okay, I assumed you just had one.
Oh, he's gone
we
for
are.
it.
Get there, Drewy.
Can it almost be a no ball? It's not even going to go for 4 runs. Why do we get excited about it? Drew comes
moving
back.
like a gazelle out there.
Kurto, it's
very
very hard for
freely.
me to see this score here. 35 for 2 off. He's still got 1 ball to go. So 6 runs to get. They still need solid 12 or 13 and over.
Yeah, 12 and a half.
Here it comes, the last ball, and he's reached for it. He's hit it out. The boys
Surely
are
gonna be
running.
Easy too. Gotta want it. Gotta run out there, boys. Especially when you
Great arm.
need 12 and a half and over. Singles aren't going to win you the game.
Great arm, there you go. All right, so that finishes Kurto's over, and we've got
Went for 10 only, despite the 3 wides.
with the whites.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's done all right.
That brings the score to 36 for 2 after 4 overs for the Wyong Warriors. A bit of momentum building for them, but lots of work still needed.
Got Dennis on 17 off 7,
Yep, 17 off 7 and dipping 15 off 10.
15 off 10, which is a bit slower, a bit Ben Haynes-esque, really. But
here we are, Andrew Percy.
here he is. We've been waiting in anticipation. Here it comes, and it was a wide first up. Well done, Andrew Percy. He's
Hyped
following
you
in
up.
he's following in what seems to be almost batter's tradition here to bowl a wide on the first ball.
Well, I think everyone but Hainsey has bowled a wide first ball.
Here he comes in, ready for the second ball. He's got big expectations. It's all on his shoulders here.
Oh, how's
was
that?
it done? Oh, he's given it. He's given it. As KB always says, he always gets one in his first over. Andrew Percy. He did, and he's got one. I think the batter wasn't very happy about that. I don't know if you saw that, Benny. He basically refused to walk, and I'm pretty sure there was expletives said, but I'm not sure if there were. But
It's going to be a long trudge off there.
still waiting. I don't know if you can see this on the camera. It looks like you might be able to, but it is a batter's tradition to do double-handed top tens, high tens to every single player. Not just the bowler, but every single player has to do high tens.
So they're a high 10s team, no low 10s.
No low tens, always high tens. All right, Andrew Percy. Well, he's got 4 more, or is it 3 more? 'Cause
3
the-
more.
3 more.
4 more, yeah, because the wide and then the wicket. Yeah, apologies.
So that's all right, Ben. I can pick you up anytime you need me to, mate. It's fine. 4 more to go. Well, can it be any more wickets? It's the sheer pace that Percy gets people caught off guard. He was saying actually the other day that he misses bowling after Ben Haynes and myself because he said that's when he used to get the most. Here we go. Oh yes, great ball, right on the toes there. Dug it out though. Percy's managed to retrieve it himself.
It's good to see he's chased that himself, not making the fielders make that long run in. So I'd have all the fielders on the boundary for Percy as well, although he has gotten me out before.
He's gone wide again. That's 3 runs to the batsman. Dennis now on 20 off 8. Well, that's not too bad. I tell you what, he can almost beat UKB if he livens up a little bit.
He's got the bowling.
Oh, and I tell you what, he's done his shoulder there because he's had the biggest swing I've seen all day and absolutely hit nothing. So Percy very lucky there not to be a culprit of one of those huge sixes that like I did with the 2. Has anyone, have we got any update yet on the blue RAV4 that's over in the car park that got absolutely creamed on the bonnet? That was Damien Langley, by the way. Oh, he's gone for it. That's
big.
it. That one is going to almost hit the road, I think. Is that on the road?
It is.
Oh my goodness me. It's actually gone on the road, I think. Yeah, it's hit the road. Oh, Neil signalled 6. Thanks, Neil. We didn't see it, mate. It's that is very large. I don't know if we can zoom in on this particular camera, but fortunately didn't hit any passers-by. But
That's the first one that's gone onto the road.
that is well over the fence. I mean, I'm looking forward to staying with Andrew Percy at the house tonight and mentioning that over and over and over again.
Just play it on the big screen. A bit of Apple Play going.
Love it. I tell you what a great day, isn't it? Hey, blue skies are out. Love it. Great day for cricket, isn't it? Really, just I can feel the atmosphere's a real buzz here. It's electric.
That was 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Especially over here in the commentary box, there's plenty of us crammed under the shelter.
It was an interesting move, I thought, of 420 winning the toss and then choosing to bowl first, given that it was very sunny and it was, hoped to dry out a little bit. But
And here we are, Drewy coming
back. Drew
bowl.
Ferguson comes in. We've got 5 overs. We're at the halfway point. I tell you what, they're running them pretty well, and 47 runs. So needing only 64.
There we are. Another wide to start.
64 to go. Continuing with the batter's tradition of the wide in the first ball.
It's not a bad tactic. Just warm into your spell. It's only worth one, so
Look, 1 wide in the over is totally fine, as long as you don't then bowl another one. And so we'll see now with a second ball, and he's definitely got his eye in a little bit better. I love bowling the lefties.
you are an in-swing bowler to the lefties.
I am an in-swing bowler to the lefties, that's right. I've got a very natural outswing because I don't even know how I do it, so that's good. Here we go. All right, right-hander this time. We see if Hocko's... Oh, he's gone for a big swing. Oh, it's a no ball, unfortunately. What is that no ball for? Front foot, do we think? Do you see also Matt Warby?
Trent.
Matt Warby got a no ball.
Yeah.
Am I out?
No,
that's just right.
That's what I've been worried about for the last little bit. I'm hoping that these two in my hand aren't dead.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Oh, I didn't hit Rob's car.
Hi, me. Are we back on? Are we on, Ben? No, we're not on yet. All right, we're back on. We're good. Okay. Sorry for that short hiatus. We just had to change the batteries on the microphone. But what you would have seen on the screen, but not us mentioning, is quite a big 6, and that sees
It takes Dennis,
Dennis.
to his retirement.
Dennis
35.
is off. 35 off what?
12 balls.
Oh, KB. Oh, no. Not quite as good as Drew, who's actually bowling to Dennis right now. He's actually, but 35 off 12 balls. It's, I tell you what, they're in pretty good position now if they can continue this momentum
I guess
to
it's
take out the game.
Hard with 2 new batsmen though, Tobes, as we saw almost come...
Oh, I mean, not really. I mean, I
Primary
went
club.
out just first ball, won the game, so, it doesn't have to be a new batsman, you know what I'm saying, Benny? What you can't see is Ben shaking his head here, everybody.
Oh, run out's on, Hocko. No, it's not.
No. So there are 2 new batsmen, and we will see if they can go straight in with the bigger hits.
That was Linto just on strike there, and he's batting with, and I apologise if I'm going to get this horribly wrong, Vijith, maybe?
Yeah, Vijith. Oh, there's a wide, another wide, which unfortunately is the second wide of the over for Drew, so it's going to be another 3 runs added
And
to
that finishes the over off.
the Wyong Warriors.
Gone for 15, that over, Dewey.
That was expensive, wasn't it? Well, it's 3 for 62 now, it says, and we're looking at 4 overs to go, and what's that?
Another 50 runs required.
50 runs on the nose. So,
Primary club would do it.
I mean, yeah.
Well, they did
We all
40,
know that.
40
Primary, if you
runs.
couldn't hear that, Primary Club could probably do that. I mean,
41
Damien
in
Langley,
3
what a
overs.
finish. What a finish. Who we got up next, Benny? Who's playing next?
Next game.
Yeah.
Crazy kids.
Crazy Kids. Crazy Kids versus the Pink Flamingos. Well, I know which one the Pink Flamingos are because there's a guy walking around with a flamingo on his hat. There's. Oh, here he goes, Alex. All right, well, first ball is very good. There's only 1 run.
And it wasn't a wide.
Basically, it wasn't a wide. What's he doing? Does he not know the tradition? What's happening here? Shrikant, are you actually going to be umpiring today, or are you just going to be chilling out in the sun? No, just chilling out. Love it. How good.
Just enjoying the sun.
Loving it. Oh, he's gone for the big swing. It's in the air. Will
in
it
there,
go all
get
the
in
way?
there.
No, it won't, because there was no dive. In fact, they've got a very comfortable 2 runs here. But look, that's only 3 off the over, and they need a solid, 13? 12, 13.
Yeah, just about 13s now, Tobes. So, as you keep saying, Primer Club would do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know. We're not all as good as, you know, other teams. You know, Damien Langley, yeah. Well, to be fair, he was only just getting the runs that he cost us, but that's fine. We did remind him of that afterwards. Oh, they've gone for the 2. The run out could be on. No, it can't because Mego's arm didn't hold up, unfortunately, but that's okay. Scott Hocking takes a pretty good catch. Good to keep that ball dry.
But
just a little joke there, guys. Ball soaking, but that's fine because we're all enjoying ourselves, and that's why we're here. We love last man stands. We love cricket. We love Rob Stevenson. Let's move on. He's gone for a big hit there. Ben Haynes picks up the ball.
Won't be 2 on Haynes' arm.
Oh,
surely.
jeez. Oh, he's got the... Well, you say Haynes' arm. He's got the bowl arm. Bowls it back in. This is a solid over here by Rock, I have to say. Sorry, say Rock. That's his nickname, everybody. Alex Ross is his name. He comes back in almost to finish the over. Oh, it's a dot ball. That's exactly what you want to see. Another very big swing. The batters have obviously warmed up in the pitch because there's a lot of big swing going on. I'm sorry, by batters, I mean the batting team, the Wyong Warriors. There's a lot of big swings. That was a great finish to the over, though. What was the runs on that one?
Just a 6 off that.
Just 6.
Funnily enough, the 2 bowlers that haven't bowled a wide first ball of their over are the only 2 that have gone for single digits. So it might be an omen.
Must be. Well, they must be sharing it around here today because Curdo's bowling again, which is very interesting given the 3 or so wides that he bowled last time.
That's the daily batter's way, isn't it? Everyone gets a fair crack.
Correct. Yes. Everyone pretty much gets a bat. Everyone gets a bowl. It's one of those. Oh, I tell you what, huge
Curdo.
commitment. Great commitment to Curdo, and he's thrown it in pretty well as well. Hit the batter. Who's now on strike? Vijay? Was it Linto? Vijay? What do we got? We're looking at 13 off 8 and 2 off 3.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's the left hand. Sorry, yeah, it was Vijay. Apologies.
Vijay.
Everyone at home.
Here we go, Curdo coming into bowl, and it's another wide.
There's the
It's
wide.
another wide.
1 ball late, but it was there.
It was there. Second ball of the over, wide. So 4 more to come in this particular over, and then only 2. But look, we have seen Scott Hocking did have that drop catch, but I tell you what, the 12 off the last ball definitely helped their team, I think. Taking them over that 100 mark. Just a single.
I thought they were straight back to Curdo when they were running, so I thought the run out was on, but
A lot of work to do here, Benny.
15 and over now. Run rate is climbing rapidly.
You're looking at a solid, at least 2 maximums and another, well, at least 3 boundaries and over we were looking at, but I don't know if it's possible here with these batters. Oh, he's gone for it. That's just a little edge behind the stumps, and I can tell you now that it's going to slow right down because
Oh,
no,
it's
it's a run out.
Yeah, it was that.
He's gone. What is that? A direct hit from Scott Hocking from behind the stumps. Throws it right in. Curdo absolutely nowhere near it. Probably wouldn't have caught it either, so lucky it was a direct hit. Well done. Unlucky to, was that Linto that got out then?
Well, after my last mistake, I'm not going to say anything until...
No, it was Vijay. Vijay got out. Unlucky, mate. Look at this. So, as you can see again, we've got all of the high 10s from the daily batters.
It's great to see a few of the boys still rocking the Terry Toweling bucket hats.
There is the old Terry Toweling. They've got their brand new shirts as well. They do look absolutely sensational with the Hawaiian print. But we've got 2 overs and 2 balls to go in this particular game. Unfortunately, due to the weather, we have had to reduce the games to 10 overs. So we've still got a little bit to go.
Wyong Warriors need 39 off the last 12 balls here, Tobes.
That's a pretty big task. Although remember, 12 off the last one is possible. A dot ball's definitely not going to help that. Curdo finishing the over very strongly.
Still 1 ball to go due to his wide.
I think it's 2 wides. I'm pretty sure he's 2 wides. Wasn't that the run out off a wide? Or did he nick it?
No, that was
edged.
That was an edge, yeah.
It was an edge.
That's all right if you're
But
not
it's holding up here. He didn't bowl a wide first ball and it's only gone for 5 so far.
Another swing. Oh, he's gone for the
Continues to
quick
only go for
stumping
5.
as well. But he's 5, was it?
Yep, there we go.
And to be fair, no wide off the first ball, single digits. Happy days. All right, so Mego's coming back in to bowl this second last over. I mean, I would have thought Percy would have to bowl the last, surely. If he's he didn't get to
didn't
bat,
bat.
didn't
Yeah.
bat. You would have thought that having the 2 overs, which is the maximum on a 10 over game, But we do have James Megginson coming back in now to bowl.
And lots of work to be done by the Wyong.
I tell you what, we were a fan of his loopy antics before. He did actually clean bowl someone. So what's going to happen? We will see. This could be what they need to get back up. There it is, the loop. Oh, yeah.
Oh, get a hand
He's
to
hit it very straight and on the ground. So they're going for 2 runs. Drew's thrown it back in. Can they get it there? Oh,
No, didn't
not
take it.
quite enough. Did see Neil doing some K-pop moves to get out of the way. It was fantastic.
In excellent position there, Neil. Very good to be in position for those runouts.
All right, so second ball of the over now. Mego coming back in. Let's see this loopy special. Oh, it's gone a bit flatter, and he's absolutely clean missed it. Another big swing and no ding, as they say in the biz.
Swinging like a rusty gate.
Good pick up by Scott Hocking.
So
I have a feeling
Hocker's staying a long way back there
I have a
for
feeling
very
it's
slow ball.
escaping them now here, Ben. It's almost a 6 ball, I think. Oh, he's gone for it, and I think he's connected. Although Drew has come in for the catch, and he's taken
Double
it
play,
very safely.
Drew.
Double
Double
play is
play.
on. Take it. Oh my goodness me! It is a direct hit double play. What an outrageous scenes here at Reed Park in Dapto. Drew has absolutely taken it. I should also let you know the fire truck is now also gone past, and hopefully that everyone is safe, and it was just a fire alarm. But the double play here, that is only at Nationals friendly game. Would you see that, really, isn't it?
Look, I'm not really sure if he's going for the steal or not. It didn't look like he was running too hard, but maybe just forgot about the double play rule.
I'm not sure about the what he was thinking, because he went to run and then he stopped again whilst the ball was still in the air, and I think he realised it was done for anyway, didn't he?
Maybe he was trying to do some of Neil's K-pop moves.
That was just absolutely outrageous. A direct hit. Drew, I tell you what, man of the match for me, definitely Drew Ferguson. Did get hit a little bit from the bowling aspect, but I'm not sure if he got any wickets. But to take a double play and retire off 11 balls on 30-odd runs.
A lot of fielding points there that
Hey.
run out.
Oh,
30, 35 off the top of my head.
amazing. Stats man. Loves it.
When you play as many games as I do, you get pretty
How
good
many
at
games are you on now?
a lot.
A lot. Do you know, I'm almost 200 games, 198 after today, if today counts. But I've actually played about 5 or 6 in the UK that I think I wasn't using my current thing. So I think I am over 200, but it'll still be a milestone to definitely celebrate. It's loopy.
There you go.
Could
Surely
be.
that's a no
Oh,
ball.
geez, that's got to be close to no ball. Although it is coming down quite aggressively. Is Neil going to call it? Is he going to call it? No, I don't think he is. All right, he's been very friendly to Mego. Must be good friends.
Neil's usually not afraid of a bit of
No,
controversy.
he can be controversy, especially when he's wearing his umpiring New South Wales shirts. Oh, just such loopy balls. Only a single off the last ball, and we are looking at, what do we need now? Forwards, what's that? So 35, sorry, to win.
To win, yeah.
35 to win, 34 to draw. That's a big last over. Although I think Primary Club we needed 22, 23, 20. So 35. So we're hoping for a no ball and 6 off every ball.
6 sixes takes us to, or
30
5 sixes with the home run takes us to 36.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about the home run. I even mentioned it before. So literally 6 a ball. A bit surprising here though, Benny. Alex Ross is coming back in. Percy not getting a look in, probably due to him getting home very late last night. Oh, that's caught. Oh no. So definitely the game's over for the Wyong Warriors. It was a very big wide down the leg side, and who was it? It was Dennis. Who's on? Shouldn't have been Dennis because he said he was on 36.
No, he came back in. Yeah, that was.
Oh, he did get out. It was Dennis. So he's got out, caught behind, but to Scott Hocking finally actually taking a tap. He finally taking the catch. Yes, more high tens.
Although Hocko is going to be on for man of the match too, with his 30.
Yeah, I think he might be.
At least Drew might get him with the bowling points.
Might be on. Might be on. Just to reiterate, another lovely day down here in Wollongong. Blue skies with a little bit of white cloud. It's a sensational day, and I know that we're pretty keen to play tomorrow. I think as well for those that are potentially at your share houses or various accommodations and listening to this. We are hoping to play a few games tomorrow. Looks like it's sunny. Oh, there it is. That's the exact same ball, but looks like Biju didn't want to have a crack at that, so we're almost finished. We got 4 balls to go.
But yeah, there are plenty of teams wanting games tomorrow. So if your team does want a game, feel free to let Rob know. Reply to his email, and yeah, get down here to Reed Park tomorrow for a cracking day of cricket.
Yeah, look, and we're still just to try and spread it out. We're going to just do 10 over games again, or like 20 in total, obviously, 10 each side. So try and get as many people playing as possible. That one's gone right between, it looked like Scott Hocking's legs, but they're choosing not to run. Actually, it's because they're last man. So yeah, definitely.
Definitely not
I wasn't even paying attention to know that we're up to last man here. 7 down for 78.
Probably. 78 is not a terrible total in a 10 over game, but not quite enough on this occasion.
Not enough today. Rock's going to take it out. Oh, he's hit it over to Will Austin's running in. Oh, very fast, almost Terminator style there, or Trinity off the Matrix with his arms pumping up and down.
High knees too, pumping.
Last ball, could be a 12. Could they get to 90? I think no, but we will see what happens.
I'm going to say caught on the boundary.
I'm going to say 0. Sticking at 78, and that is the game. The Daily Batters take it out in this 10 over friendly match. Unlucky Wyong Warriors.
Yeah,
thank you all for listening. Ben, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Toby. I only heard about your 4 times? You want to try for 5?
What about my wicket? Did I mention my wicket? The only wicket that Primary Club got?
Oh,
No, you haven't.
Best figures? Yeah, 4 off 11. Yeah, 4 for 11. Yeah.
turf.
I can't say that though. If Benny's 6 for 15, jeez.
Yeah,
That's
How
pretty
many home
aggressive.
runs?
thank you for your time.
How many home runs? I've got a few home runs.
Yeah, because I reckon
I
you
think
got
it's
4.
7.
I've got 5.
7.
You've hit 7, Ben? Okay. All right, that's me signing out, everyone. See you later.
Right,
Yeah, but how many games? How many games?
He's got 3 times.
400. He's played double that I've played. Come on,
I say
Jesus.
3 times.
Have a great day, everyone. If you are in Wollongong, maybe see you out a little bit later for the grand final. Look, I tell you what, I'm wearing the Primary Club's very much Parramatta colours, so and I don't think they're going to win, but I would like to see him get up. But anyway, meat raffle. Is there a meat raffle somewhere? How good's meat raffle?
Somewhere.
Gotta be Sundays. Love it. Have a great evening, everyone. All the best.
And stay tuned for the next game. Crazy Kids from Sydney versus the Pink Flamingos from Wollongong. So tune into that very shortly. We'll see you then.